So at first I didn't plan on doing this video because I already made a video about R. Kelly about shit a couple months ago to a year. I can't really remember. But the original intent of the video was centered around the fact that Hugh Hefner died. And a lot of people were talking shit about him. He's a pedophile. He probably indoctrinated young girls into the Playboy mansion. A lot of shit like that, which is true. He's probably not no saint. But I did a video shedding light on some of the things that he did accomplish in his lifetime that were positive. And I compared him to R. Kelly because I feel like people are hypocrites. They so quick to throw people like him under the bus. And when it comes to people like R. Kelly, just because he's black, a lot of people were defending his ass and taking up for him and acting like, it's just a great guy in general. So I did that video. A lot of people called me a coon. I got to talking shit to me, got to saying I'm a race trader and how I'm missing the point. I put CarMax on for I made this video. But I just think it's hilarious now that this new documentary is out. And now that it's cool to shame R. Kelly, it's cool to talk shit about all. And when I say that, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I support R. Kelly. I'm saying that he's done anything for, right or anything. And there's nothing wrong with what he did. What I'm saying is, it's funny how people use the media and, things like that to control people's emotions. So the whole point of this video is this. I'm giving my opinion on the Surviving R. Kelly Lifetime Special. Now, I haven't seen it, but I don't need to. Here's the thing. People have known what this nigga's been about for decades. I'm 20 years old, way before then, since like the 90s. He's been known to fuck with younger girls. Everybody in Chicago knows that he would come to high schools and, flirt with young girls, have people pick them up. People knew that he married Aaliyah when she was like 15 years old. There's a fucking video of him peeing on a child, bro. Like, come on. I don't understand people like Bill Cosby and Michael Jackson can go down, which those are conversations for other videos, but there's literal fucking physical evidence of him urinating on a 14-year-old girl. And what does this nigga do? He says, oh, it's my brother in the video, which that's low in itself, but again, that's another topic that's going into something else. But my whole point is, this whole documentary isn't gonna do shit. Like, I've already seen posts on the internet and like different websites saying that his streams for music have actually gone up. You're not doing anything but spreading this shit and perpetuating it and getting his name out there even more. Again, why do I need to see this shit other than maybe just me being curious? But all they're doing is, just dramatizing and just I guess I'm going into more detail about what people have already known about his ass. We know he's a monster. We know that he manipulates and indoctrinates young girls. We know he's a fucking pedophile. What was the point of this? People like John Legend, they went on there on the show, they gave his little testimony on that. He's trying to be all self-righteous, like, oh, I'm not scared to do this. I was helping and all that. Did you get paid to get on that shit? Did they cut you a check, or did you just do it simply, I guess, because you feel like you're helping? If that's the case, that brings up my next point. All of these fucking people, and I'm not talking about the women, but you can make that argument too. I'm not saying that they're lying. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are telling the truth. But let's just talk about the producers, the people that make music with them. All of these people that come out of the woodworks. Yeah, I saw R. Kelly fucking young girls. Yeah, I saw R. Kelly doing this. I saw R. Kelly doing that. What was y'all at when he was doing this shit? What was y'all at when he was fighting all them child pornography cases? Why did y'all wait till now to come out about it? Everybody involved in this is full of shit. I don't care what nobody says. Because if you really care, why are you just now speaking on about it? Because you feel like he's crumbling and he can't take care of you, can't give you money anymore. So you got to disassociate yourself with him so you don't get in trouble. Let me give you an example. Let's say me and my homie go somewhere. We go to a party and we see that a girl got drugged and somebody running a train on her, or they like raping her, they taking advantage of her because she's unconscious. If me and my friend are just sitting there on our phone like this, we farted the fucking problem. Like, how can you just stand there and watch something like that and not do anything about it? Let's just say, hypothetically, even if me and my homie that's there, we don't say anything, which I feel like that's wrong too. But let's just say, hypothetically, Like, at least we could do it if we're not gonna do anything about his fucking leave. Like, how could you just be around this shit? How could all these producers, all these other musicians just make music with him and all this shit and just collaborate with him when you know this type of stuff is going on and you just sat there? But now all of a sudden, decades later, it was so immoral and all that. I feel like this is bigger than R. Kelly. A lot of the motherfuckers were probably doing the same things that he was doing. And now all of a sudden they just want to clear their name and make it out like they don't fuck with R. Kelly. Like they try to get people like Dave Chappelle, some other people I don't remember, but it was some other celebrities they want to get out on that. It's probably a lot of people that know a lot of shit about him. I actually respect the people that chose not to get on the show than the people who actually did, as far as celebrities like John Legend. Like, what the fuck do you possibly know about what R. Kelly had did? And if so, why did you take so long to say anything about it? Don't try to make yourself out like you're a martyr, like you really give a fuck and all that. The people that like preach about social justice and all that type of shit and do the most boycotting and doing all this shit on social media, like all these fake hashtags and all that, they the people that don't give a fuck about this shit the most. They're using this to sell it. And that's what I'm saying. This surviving R. Kelly, this whole documentary thing, it's not gonna help. He's been getting away with this shit for decades. Either we gonna lock him the fuck up, take him to jail, or we gonna stop trying to milk this shit and make documentaries and movies about it. Now, obviously, I'm pretty sure he's somewhere shaking in his boots in a way because he's like, damn, they own this with me again. But at the same time, you're not doing anything but just perpetuating what he did. If anything, you're trivializing sexual assault because you keep trying to find ways to milk this shit. Like all of the parents of these girls, like, oh, they're in a sex cult, and oh, you know, he manipulated my daughter. Like, come on now. A lot of these people are pimping their children out because they wanted to get some type of record deal for them, some type of money off of this. Let's just be honest about it. Everybody involved in this documentary, everybody who's supporting this, what is it called again? Surviving R. Kelly, all that, they're all full of shit and they really don't care about the girls that were involved or attacked by R. Kelly or whatever. If you really, really want to do something about it and you saw what was going on or whatever, then you should be trying to press charges against him or get him locked up. And that's all I have to say about it.